So yesterday in Pennsylvania, while campaigning, Trump stopped and worked a shift at McDonald's.
McDonald's customers were shocked over the weekend after they were greeted by Donald Trump at the drive-thru window.
It's all over the news today. Lots of clips from it are going viral. The mainstream media responded to this, claiming there's no logic to this. This was an illogical move.
What is the logic behind this, going to a McDonald's? I mean, we know the guy likes Big Macs and filet of fish, and he's used the word love. But what's this about?
There's no logic to it. It's a stunt.
So let's take a closer look. Is there any logic here? Was this a good idea? What is this going to do? Where's the power that lies here?
President Trump! Well, that's a good-looking group. Hello, everybody.
The response of the people, the common response is like, you allow ordinary people to meet you. You make it accessible.
Hello, Mr. President. How are you? Thank you, Mr. President. You made it possible for ordinary people like us to meet you. You're not ordinary.
His response is, you're not ordinary, you're special, and he does a good job of personalizing that message. Okay, so we obviously know that Secret Service is going to be present. They have to screen everyone before they pull up to that window. There's obviously thousands of people standing there. Everyone is aware Trump is there. So they're not completely, whoa, it's Trump giving me my McDonald's. That's what they're going for, but logically we know that they're aware. Was this a good idea? Was this illogical? Is there a logic here? We'll never know whose idea this was. I would not be surprised if it was Trump's, because he just genuinely seems like such a fanboy of McDonald's.
Do this all day. I wouldn't mind this job. I like this job. I think I might come back and do it again.
Like, he genuinely seemed excited to be there, this close to the fryer, and how my magic fries are made this way. I can put more salt on the fries.
I'm gonna give them extra salt.
No.
Really big ones, so they're just pouring out of there. Do they ever ask for more salt?
It was such a funny exchange about him going on about the salt. Can I add more salt? Can I give extra salt? You could see the worker that's kind of showing him how to do it.
Supposing we want some extra salt, can we just go like that?
He's like, no, we give them salt packets, like that's the policy for extra salt.
We will give them salt packets
because we don't want to oversalt the fries, and he does it anyway. Just sprinkles it on there.
I love salt. Wait a minute, I spilled some. I'm very superstitious. Now it's over the left shoulder. Now I'm okay. Let's go.
And then throws some over his shoulder. He's like a kid in a candy store, and the reactions on the people's faces are. It works. It comes across.
I'm having a lot of fun here, everybody.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Please don't let the United States become Brazil, my native Brazil.
We'll keep it good.
Please.
We're going to make it better than ever, okay?
What is this going to do? It does put Kamala Harris's campaign on the back foot, because if there was ever a time to prove that you did work at McDonald's, as silly as this sounds, it's more about trapping Trump in a falsehood. Because he very confidently comes out and claims in this video, Kamala Harris did not work at McDonald's.
I always wanted to work at McDonald's. I never did. I'm running against somebody that said she did, but it turned out to be a totally phony story. So,
if you could prove him wrong, now would be the time to do it. And they know that. When he makes a statement like that, he knows that. And if you do not utilize this time, that speaks volumes. Why not get a coworker that you worked with, someone to verify it, a document? Did you pay taxes during that time? Was there a resume? Is there nothing that, so it is a small thing. Did she really work at McDonald's? It's not a matter of national security or anything consequential, but it goes to the heart of why would she lie about this? And we hear reporters saying this in this video.
Are you going to put this on your resume?
I never worked here.
Why would she lie about something like that?
Why would Kamala Harris lie about something like this? And that is just the nature of politics. They try and make themselves out to be the common person. That's exactly what Trump is doing in this video. Was this effective? Well, a picture says 1,000 words. There's a rule in filmmaking and screenwriting: show, don't tell. So that was the driving force here. They knew the optics of this would carry the story without even anything that Trump had to say. And as Trump said a lot while he was there, and that contributed a lot, But just that image of him in the apron in the window, it speaks to many voters who have worked these jobs. Yeah, I worked at Quiznos in college. I worked at pizza delivery, Chinese delivery. And people that have worked those jobs, they know what it's like to stand in those rooms, in those procedure lines. And now those people know that like Trump has stood there, even if it was just for a day.
NBC says working at McDonald's is bizarre and strange. This is how Kamala Harris and the elites think of everyday Americans who work everyday jobs.
And he put a cap on this perfectly when he said, I've now done it for 15 minutes more than Kamala Harris.
I've now worked for 15 minutes more than Kamala.
Yes, it's a photo opportunity. It's optics. It's about sucking up the oxygen with 2 weeks to go to the election. But it is going to dominate the headlines today. It's going to be the story on everyone's lips. It's a fun, good, and effective story. So therefore, politically, was it a logical move? Well, yes. Yes. Because Kamala is on the back foot. And this comes right on the heels of Trump's, many would say, Trump's strongest interview with Andrew Schultz on the Flagrant podcast.
Can I ask you a question?
Getting the word out, right?
About Elon specifically. Is he your favorite African American?
He's a piece of work, I'll tell you. You know, he's a great guy.
Tell me this situation. Okay. Barron is 18. He's handsome. He's tall.
Yeah.
He's rich.
He's got the whole ball.
He's unleashed in New York City. Are you sure you want to reverse Roe v. Wade now? I mean, maybe give him a few years, you know.
Well, you know, it's up to the states now. It's up to the states.
This comes with whispers about, will Trump appear on Joe Rogan?
No. Let me. Musk said it's going to happen. Trump said it's going to happen. If Joe doesn't do it, he will have a lot of backlash on how it'll happen. I don't think it's going to.
I agree with
99%
you.
chance
You're
it
there,
happens.
99?
Will Kamala Harris appear on Joe Rogan? That will be our next story. That is because this whole media landscape has changed. This whole game has changed. It has become more about things like what you're seeing in this video at McDonald's, where an image can tell so much more than sitting down in an interview with conventional media. It's more about the candidate's personality, and that's where this breakdown is occurring with Kamala Harris, is we do not get a sense of her personality because it feels so artificial, inaccessible, and that's what those customers are praising Trump for when they say thank you for making it possible for ordinary people like us to meet you. They're saying thank you for being accessible. And yeah, sometimes that could, even if it's standing in a drive-thru, as silly as that is, that does mean a lot to people, and it is a very effective thing.